Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight. Yeah. So good to have you here at the Cartoon Art Museum for our grand reopening. Without further ado, here's our Executive Director, Summerlea Kashar.
We did good, huh? This has been a long time coming, as you all know. It's been about 2 years since we had to move out of our last location, and I can't imagine a better space for us. We were really, really fortunate to get in here, and we're not finished as of yet because, you know, there will be art on the brick wall here. So we have a Hellboy exhibit. There's some art out for you to see, and because you guys are VIPs, we're going to let that there and just trust you. But I have a lot of people to thank for this because I just couldn't have done it by myself, obviously, and so if you don't mind, I got a list so I don't forget anybody. I feel like, you know, the Oscars or something, but I've been told they won't cut me off, so nobody can play music, right? So, first of all, I want to thank the donors. Many of you are here. Give yourself a round of applause, please. This is by far the biggest fundraising campaign that the museum has ever undertaken. And we couldn't have done it. I haven't seen my fundraising consultant, but she should be here, but we couldn't have done it without a lot of help, and I'll call her out. Maybe she'll come while I'm talking. But first and foremost, I want to thank my board of trustees. And if you guys can all raise your hands, just give it, come on, raise your hands. They got name tags on too. They trusted me to do this. They came in, some of them helped set up our Wi-Fi. Some of them helped with our signage and designing all of our materials and our website and a lot of different things. It took a lot of people to put this together, and if it weren't for them supporting me to do this, I wouldn't be doing it. And I especially want to thank, where is he? Mr. Malcolm White. There he is. Most of you know Malcolm is the founder of the museum and has been really the trailblazer here, making sure this all happened. And for me, I could call up Malcolm at any point during this whole 2-year process and I could complain. I could tell him something really horrible happened, and I could tell him something really great happened, and he was there. He was there to help me, to advise me, to help me problem solve, and I can't thank you enough, Malcolm. It really means a lot to me.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I also want to give out a shout out to our special guests tonight. We have Jeff Keane. I just saw him, and now there he is. Jeff Keane is the artist for Family Circus, and that was originally done by his dad, Bill Keane. So we're really proud to have him here. And Raina Telgemeier, I saw her. Obviously, if you haven't seen the work, we will have more information. You'll be able to know what's going on in all these beautiful drawings. And, oh, there she is over here. And we will have some more interactive experience items so you can kind of engage with the artwork and sort of give your own feedback as well. So you'll have to come back once we've actually finished everything. And then Craig Carson, did he make it? Is he here? Craig? Well, he was here last week. He dropped by. So I don't know if maybe something happened because he flies up from Southern California. So I don't know, Jeff. Somebody might actually, if he made it, you still have the long distance record, but if he comes here, I'm not sure. I'd have to do the mileage check. But Craig Carson is the president of the Chuck Jones Center for Creativity, and he has partnered with us many times and will be partnering with us again. And we've done some fabulous events with him, and I really appreciate everything he's done to help us. Like I said, this all didn't happen because of me. This happened because I had an amazing team of people, all kinds of specialists, experts, professionals that knew stuff that I had no idea about. And I want to give a shout out. I know I saw Joanne from the NCCLF. The NCCLF is helping nonprofit arts organizations relocate, the ones of us who have been priced out of our spaces. And if it wasn't for the help, basically the mayor's office, which I got to give a shout out to as well. I went to the mayor's office and I said, you know, we're in trouble. This is going to happen. It's not going to be just us. And they were already in the works with this nonprofit mitigation displacement fund. And not just the money, but the assistance, the technical assistance. I don't know real estate. I don't know construction. I don't know any of this stuff. Helping us, guiding us through that process, helping us find the right people to make that happen. And I really, your team, Joanne, is just fabulous. And Liesa Beckham was our first contact there. And then Kelly Ehrenfeld, who is home with two, are they even a month old?
Less than a month.
Twins. So she wasn't, she can't be here because she had twins. So I'll give her a pass. Is our fundraising consultant here, Sharon Tannenbaum? Oh.
Yeah.
And my board can speak to this. Sharon gave us quite an education.
Yes, she did.
She was fabulous. She's smart, she's thorough, she's very detail-oriented, and she is the one that really helped us cultivate the support to make this space happen. And if you need a fundraising consultant, I can give you her contact information. We also have our honorary campaign committee, of which I think a number of people are here. There are many people that are not here because they are either on the East Coast of the United States or elsewhere. But folks like Pete Doctor, Jeff Keane is on that list. Raina Telgemeier, I believe, is on that list as well. Are you on that list, Raina? I can't remember now. I think Allison Bechtel is, Ben Catcher, George Lucas, people that gave us their support as members of our honorary campaign committee and really encouraged people to contribute to our campaign. Also, this design, what you're looking at here, if you had seen this space before we redid it, I mean, honestly, I used to give a tour of what was the bathrooms before, where there was one bathroom with two toilets side by side and no lavatory wall. Obviously, before regulations had been bumped up. But Bob Gearing, where are you? There he is. Bob has great vision, and obviously, you know, he's retired, but we pulled him out of retirement for this one. You're not retired? You're never retired? I'll never retire. He really wanted to show all of the wonderful features of this building, the brickwork, the columns and all that, and really make it sing. And I think he really, given that we're still a nonprofit, we still are under a nonprofit budget, did a fabulous job. And I'm really fascinated. This is just a fabulous space. It's just so gorgeous to come here and look at this and know the transformation that's happened. And his team, because he didn't do it alone, Bob works all on paper with a pencil, but when it has to go into a computer, he gives it to the guys at Atypic, who do all the fact checking. And so Mark, I saw David here too. Mark Steppen, David Tritt. I don't know if Gary Lamb is here. They were great. And of course, managing this kind of a project with all these different pieces is crazy. And I cannot even keep up with all of the different things that happen. And that's why I have my project manager, Pam Lapinto from Ventura Partners. If there was a wire out of place, if there was a door that needed fixed, she kept track of that and followed up and got everything done. And they told me at the NCCLF that you shouldn't do a project like this without a project manager, and they were not wrong. I am so thankful for that. So thank you very much, Pam. The construction team, I don't know if any of the contractors made it here. Jim Pantera, our superintendent. 110%. If something needed done, he would just go all the way and make sure and point out anything that he thought needed attention and all the detail. So, you know, you don't notice it, but he will notice it and he will point it out and make sure it gets done. So thank you for that, Jim. Did Pat O'Hara not come? Pat didn't make it? Good. I wanted to make fun of him. He's really good to make fun of. And David Perry. There he is, right there in front of me. I mean, you got to have somebody to help you get the word out, find the right people. And I couldn't have a better contact than David. And so we will be continuing to do this work and get the word out and make sure people know the new location is here and that we will be ready to open this Saturday. We plan on doing a more public event after the holiday season in January. So we'll have something that more people can come to, but we really wanted to thank all of the donors and the supporters and the people around us that have helped us to actually make this happen. And lastly, I really want to thank my staff. Nina, and where's Andrew? Andrew's probably chasing his son around. Oh, there he is. They stuck with me through this whole 2 years. They worked on projects when we didn't have a space, partnering with different institutions and places. We actually have another exhibit at the SF Public Library. Is that right, Andrew?
About 2 weeks.
In about 2 weeks. So not just this Andrew's been dealing with, but another exhibit of First Second Press, which will be up on display as well. And these guys have been just great, and we're looking forward to growing our team here and really growing here in the Fisherman's Wharf and really becoming a part of this neighborhood. So I want to thank you all. I want you all to enjoy I forgot to thank the lovely food and beverage here tonight. We've got Knight's Catering in the corner here, Global Gourmet in our education space over there, Small Potatoes in the first gallery, and Buena Vista doing the Irish coffees. And a little special treat on your way out from Ghirardelli. So I want to thank you all. Enjoy the evening, and I hope to see you here again soon.
Thank you, Summerlea.